Hi, Samuel Jungan here, and today I want to share with you how to legally stalk your prospects. This is particularly good if you want some cheap branding, and it's also fantastic for targeting those people that came to your website but didn't actually make a purchase. Now I'm going to be sharing with you 3 powerful tips at the end of this presentation to help you maximize your campaign effectiveness. So the first thing that we need to do is decide on what the purpose of our retargeting campaign is. Now you're probably thinking, what is retargeting? Retargeting is offered by a number of providers. Google is probably the main one that we know of and the most commonly used. So what they allow you to do is put some tracking code on your web page, which then tags people that come to the page, and then it allows you to advertise to just those people and no one else. So this is obviously very targeted because people already know about your brand. They might have popped on there and then the computer might have crashed and they forgot about you, or they were going to purchase something and the cat ran over the keyboard and they lost the site. A number of reasons that people might have been to your site but then gone away. It wasn't the right time for them to purchase. But what this tracking code allows it to do is tag people, and so we can bring people back to your business. It's very cost effective compared to normal pay-per-click advertising such as the normal Google AdWords. But so the first step is you've got to think about what's the purpose of it. Would you like more branding? In this case you would run banner advertising with your logo and your slogan and your business name on there to have it continually imprinted in people's minds. And so this is not to just any old random people, this is to very specific people that already have had some interaction with your business, so it's very powerful. The second purpose that you might use this for is if you had an e-commerce site, if you were selling something online and people came to your shop but they didn't buy. So what you can do is you can actually tag people that don't buy your products and services and then show ads to them to bring them back for a second bite of the cherry. Now this can be particularly powerful if you have a sale on, and you might run advertising on a specific page. Say for example you're selling women's shoes, you might have some targeting on that specific page to bring back people with adverts for women's shoes. Now this brings me to the first tip. Now the first tip is you can have one-time offers for people. So if you know that people have been to your e-commerce site and they've visited a particular page, you then tag them for that particular page and you can serve ads to them for that related product. But then what you do is you don't drive them back to the same page that you tagged them on. You drive them back to a separate page with a one-time offer. So say for example over here, when they visited the page the first time, these women's shoes were $150. What they then don't buy, you tag them, they go away, they're doing their business, they might find, they might be on YouTube or surfing somewhere else, they might see your advert for the same women's shoes. You then bring them back to the other page that has a one-time offer. It says something along the lines of, get these fantastic shoes that, all the bells and whistles, but today's only price is for $130. And you can explain to them very briefly and succinctly that if they leave the page, the offer will not be valid anymore because this is a hidden page on your website. So it's a very powerful technique, and because maybe they really love the shoes but maybe it was just that little bit too expensive, or they had other things on that day and they weren't quite committed to buy, but they see that it's now reduced just for them. You get extremely good conversions with this technique. The second tip is to always split test. Whenever you're running any sort of advertising, you need to be split testing. So what you would do in this case, if you're running the ads for the shoes, you might have one ad that says, limited time offer, only $130 for these pair of shoes. The other ad you might show might say nothing about the price, but it might have pictures of the shoes and your branding and bring them back to that same specific page. So what Google will do, it will serve up one ad to the first person, then one ad to the next A, B, A, B. And then what you can do over time is track which ad actually converts better, and then you just start serving that ad to obviously increase your profit. Now the third and final tip that I have for you with running your retargeting campaign is you want to limit the amount of impressions that people will see once you've tagged them, because you don't want people going out there and they're being tagged by your retargeting code, and they're then seeing your ads like 50 times a day. One, it gets very annoying for them and they probably end up hating your brand, but two, it actually will hurt your AdWords campaign and it will lower the quality score of your ads, and so Google will make you pay more for those ads. So if you've liked this tip and this video, then please share it, subscribe to the channel, get it out there as much as possible. My motivation for making these videos is seeing people engage with it and like it and share it, because I want to add more value to the community. So if you can help me by sharing it, it motivates me to make more videos for you. Okay, thanks.